Hi, I'm Simone W. Johnson Smith, and welcome to the Immigrant Experience in America. Are you a professional new to the United States and struggling to monetize the expertise you brought across the seas? Are you feeling misunderstood and out of touch because you're struggling to understand the unstated rules of the American culture? Each week, we'll take an in-depth look at the positive contributions immigrants are making to the American culture, marketplace, and life. Our intention is to serve as a bridge from your culture to the American culture, giving you a roadmap of tools and the language to understand the unstated rules of the American culture. Let's get started.
Hello, my podcast friends. It's great to join you again for a solo episode. We're taking a little hiatus here this week to bring you some update. So much has been going on, and I so thank you for your love and support over the last several months since we started at the end of January. We officially launched January 26, 2022, and now we are into October. The year is almost finished. Can you believe it? Time flies. And so we do whatever we can with the time that we have each day. We do it today. So sending you lots of good vibes and in hopes that you are finding our episodes encouraging, inspirational, and that you're finding information to inform your journey here in the United States as well as others who are listening around the world. We thank you for your support. We see from where you're listening, and we're just happy that you're paying attention to our podcast and that you may find it meaningful. We hope that it is meaningful to you as you consider the cost of moving to a new country away from your motherland. It's not always an easy decision. It's quite a big decision to make. And so we encourage you to consider the costs because there are challenges when moving from one mother country into another adopted country. And so we encourage you to consider the cost. But on another note, I'd like to share with you that our podcast, The Immigrant Experience in America, was listed as one of the top 30 American culture podcasts as listed by Feedspot and Mr. Anuj Agarwarl. Thank you very much for the shout out and for including us on this very interesting list. We actually were number 17 on the list actually. So I guess it's top 20, but the list includes 30 other podcasts on this list of American culture podcasts. We are happy to contribute to this space and to share stories of people's triumphs, their challenges in hopes of helping others on their journey while living abroad. We also wanted to let you know that in the coming months, we may be changing things up a bit. I might be showing up as guest on some other podcasts, as well as, interviewing folks from different disciplines. For example, one of my concern has been, discussing the mental health issues that exist in the immigrant community, whether it's here in the United States or around the world, right? I think this is such a taboo issue, meaning that we don't discuss it very much in high context cultures outside of the United States. And it's such an important issue. At times, immigrants, myself as an example, after being here in the United States now for more than 23 years, I find that I'm becoming a hybrid of my birth country, which is Jamaica, and now my adopted country, the United States. I'm a hybrid of these two cultures, and at times we are not in any bucket, right? So I'm not fully accepted as an American because I still have somewhat of an accent, a Caribbean accent. And when I go back to Jamaica, I'm not seen as fully Jamaican because I've been gone for 23 years. And so that can be quite troublesome for some in our community. I've dealt with the unsettledness that comes with that. And so and also other issues, imposter syndrome, living in a new country and not feeling that you are worthy of what the country offers or that you are worthy of a promotion at work. So many issues as it concerns imposter syndrome. So we are considering to bring on someone to discuss mental health issues in the immigrant community, someone to talk about healthcare and how issues that immigrants are facing, interfacing with the healthcare system here in the United States as well as in other places. We're considering bringing some folks from some other countries from around the world to talk about their immigrant experience living in other countries around the globe as well. So lots of exciting things to come. We, again, appreciate your support, and we encourage you again to go on Google, Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen to our podcast feed. Subscribe and let us know, because these numbers are important for us as a podcast in being successful and being rated and moving forward. And so we encourage you to continue to subscribe, like, share our podcast with others. And also leave your comments, perhaps on Google, where you're able to, and I believe Apple now gives you the opportunity to leave comments and let us know what you would like to hear, topics that you're interested in hearing, perhaps people that you would recommend for us to interview and bring on the show, shows that you may suggest for me to appear as a guest on other podcasts as well. So communicate, send us an email. We do have an email that we've since created, and feel free to contact us, right? It is the immigrant experience, BTYAD as in diamond at gmail.com. That's the THE immigrant, IMMIGRANT experience, EXPERIENCE, bridge B2T, your Y, American A, dream D at gmail.com. Reach out to us. Let us know what you would like to hear, and we'll be happy to oblige in working towards bringing on those guests or covering those topics. We seek to continue to provide information that is influencing you and inspiring you. And so we'd love to hear from you. So thanks for listening in, and we look forward to bringing you more interesting guests and topics as we continue on this season of 2022. Take care, walk good, and stay healthy.
Tune in next week for another episode of The Immigrant Experience in America. As this is a new podcast, we welcome any and all support. If you have not done so already, subscribe on the Apple Podcast app, Google Podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, or wherever you listen. You can also support us by completing a 5-star rating and review, and sharing our podcast with your friends, family, and circle of influence.